We begin in Russia, where a potential uprising that could have potentially turned the tide in the war in Ukraine is over after mere hours. The leader of Belarus announced he brokered a deal between Russia and the paramilitary Wagner group. Wagner fights for Russia in Ukraine, but yesterday its leader accused Russia's military of attacking a Wagner camp and killing a number of his men. But the Wagner troops, which were on their way to Moscow, turned around. And as Russia's internal conflict plays out, the war in Ukraine rages on. And it hits close to home for the thousands of San Francisco residents who were born in Russia. John Ramos hit the streets in Little Russia.
San Francisco's Richmond district is home to nearly 100,000 people of Russian descent. Still, it's hard to get anyone to talk about what's happening in that country today. That's how sensitive the war in Ukraine has made them. The news of the uprising by the Wagner Mercenary group is well known in the Little Russia area of San Francisco. A young man inside this Russian bakery was willing to speak about it, but only off camera.
When I read the news for the first time, I was actually really happy because I felt that we finally have a chance to change something inside the country. And even though I hate the Wagner's group, he is a murderer, he is a bad guy, I was thinking that he can finally change his mind and make something good for the country and to stop the Putin.
Stopping Putin is a common sentiment in this largely pro-Ukrainian community. Elena Sabri, a native of Ukraine, took some delight in having Putin's own military contractors turn against the regime.
What I believe is that Putin got what he deserved, and what goes around comes around. These people, they realize that they shouldn't be part of Putin's agenda. And now they got what they deserve too. Everybody got their deserve, whatever they deserve.
Petrimpas Propalenas, who is Lithuanian, said he's been watching as the bloviating head of Wagner, Yevgeny Prigozhin, upped his rhetoric in a personal battle with Russia's defense minister, Sergei Shoigu.
You know, it seemed to get more and more tense, and then all of a sudden they're talking about him marching on Moscow, and I thought, what the heck is going on here? Is this going to be a civil war?
That seems to have been avoided with the announcement that the Wagner forces were pulling back. But back at the bakery, the young Russian national who left his country in protest said the uprising, while not successful, may have sent a powerful message to his countrymen about the fragile nature of Vladimir Putin's totalitarian regime.
Like Russian people, they can finally see how easy to stop Putin. They might stop to be so afraid of him. It's not only about how scared he is. Now it's about how weak he is, because he can stop the military group, and if people go and grab some weapon, he can do the same.
In his angry rant before launching the uprising, Prigozhin announced that the war in Ukraine is based on a lie. The question is whether that message will make its way to the Russian people and whether it will make any difference if it does.
Thousands of Russian refugees fled to San Francisco following the Bolshevik Revolution and Civil War in 1917. Today, the city has more than 24,000 residents who were born in Russia.